This is Neon Polygons, and today's going to be kind of a different video. I want to do a video on the car that I've had for the past 19 years, which is a Lexus IS300 2002 model. And I got this brand new in 2002, May of 2002, and I've had it ever since college, and I haven't had any problems since. So the reason I'm doing this video is because I tend to notice a lot of people on YouTube, they want to do buyer's guides, but a lot of them don't really know or show what an IS300 looked like stock back in the day. And as you'll see from my car, this is exactly how I got my car in 2002. No modifications, no aftermarket gear, etc., etc. Pretty much been the same, and as I'll show you guys in the interior, it also looks relatively pretty fresh, you know. So, you know, right off the get-go, the only thing that I'll say is, like, even my rims are pretty much still the stock rims that I've had. These are the 17-inch spoke wheels from Lexus, as you can see here. Now, obviously, I've changed my tires because the threading has been lost over the years. But other than that, it's still the same stock rims that I've had. And I'll show you kind of the back bumper. And still relatively looks great, you know. As you notice, some people, like their headlights and taillights, for whatever reason, tends to get fogged up. Mine are in still pretty good condition, and again, these are my stock lights. You know, the one thing that you'll see here is that I have some kind of adhesive in the back. That was actually put there when I first bought this car. That was basically just to protect the bumper from nicks and scratches, and over the course of 19 years, as you can see here, yeah, it's played some dividends for me and protected my bumper from, you know, some pretty bad damage. Now, if I were to take this off, my bumper would look pretty pristine. And I'll go to the front, and same thing with my headlights. Some people, their headlights have fogged up, not mine. And these are still stock. I haven't changed a thing. Now, my car the paint has a little bit chipped away, but for the most part, still looking aggressive, still looking good. Now, the paint itself, the paint job, this is again the original color that it came in, and I wish it's hard to kind of see on camera. But it's not just like a pure white, it's kind of like a pearly, kind of sparkle white. So if you kind of see it in person, it's pretty cool. I'm actually glad I got this color in white. Originally I wanted to get this in red, but I think it's held up quite well. And this spoiler is actually, again, factory. So this is exactly how I got the car when I first bought it. So let's take a look at the interior. Quick, this is the trunk. It's, you know, I got a few things in there, but pretty spacious. You know, obviously it's a sedan, it's a four-door, so it's, you know, you can fit quite a bit inside. Guys, so here's the interior of the car. As you can tell, the leather is still in pretty good condition. And again, I'm doing this video to kind of show you guys what this car looked like stock. And as you'll see here, the front of the car, or sorry, the first two seats are still relatively great condition. I have a 5-speed automatic. And I really love the interior of this car. It really has kind of a nice touch and feel to it. Now, the only kind of change that I made, and I did this when I first bought the car, was I actually had this wood trim. I kind of want to have like this nice, as I best put it, kind of like luxury feel to it. So that's why I kind of added it. And I feel it works out just quite well. As you can see, I have it like all across the front and the back seats. And there it is. There's a rooftop, or sorry, sunroof. So let me show you from the front seat. Here's the dashboard, which everyone loves about the IS300, and you know, even now it still looks really cool with like the way how it's kind of all arranged. And as you can see there on my odometer, that is no joke. This is a almost 20-year-old car, but I only have 19,000 miles on it, or 19,574 miles on it. That's mainly because when I first got this car, I primarily lived in Los Angeles, and that's where I drove it the most. And when I moved back here, unfortunately, I haven't really gone to drive it as much as I used to. So, so this is the car stock. You know, this is it, everyone. So if you want to know kind of what an IS300 looks like, you know, pretty pristine condition in its original form, doesn't get much cleaner than this. Here's a look at the engine. It's still the same, had no modifications to it. Still the same i6. Obviously there's some things I've had to change, like the battery and the oil filter, but other than that, still stock. And one of the things again about this car is that, yes, I get it, I have low mileage, but after 20 years, I have zero issues with this car. That's what makes this car so great. Zero issues with me. And, you know, despite what people think, I think this car can go really fast. Really, really fast. This is my video on a Lexus IS300, my Lexus IS300 from 2002. Pretty stock, and pretty mint condition, as I might say. Just a few nicks here and there, but otherwise, for those of you looking to get this car used, and you want to know kind of what it's like in its best condition, this is it. So anyways, hope you like this video. I know like most of my videos are about video games, so really quick thing, a lot of video games that I buy, I always hope that an IS300 is one of the selectable cars, especially in racing games, which is one of the reasons I play Gran Turismo so much. Anyways guys, this is Neon Polygons. Thanks again for watching, and catch you all again soon.